Well, welcome to GOT, Good Old Tech. I'm Mark, and today we're going to talk about the Pixel 8. As a matter of fact, we're going to talk about the new leaks and rumors about the Pixel 8. I did a video earlier on those, but we have some new stuff. And I'm going to actually compare it to the newly announced iPhone 15. And we're going to reveal some of Apple's true colors in their last announcements. Google has really been preparing themselves for this Pixel 8 release. Matter of fact, they believe that they're holding off the actual release of Android 14 to coincide with the new release of the Pixel 8. The Pixel 8 will be released with Android 14 and as well as a new camera software. So I think we've got a lot of good things to look forward to the new software with the Pixel 8. Matter of fact, there's going to be some AI editing in the video category of the software on the camera. So that's something to be excited about. Another thing about the Pixel 8 that's going to be an improvement is the processor. As we know, it's coming out with the G3. There's always been concerns about these tensor chips overheating, but it looks like they are resolving that issue with the help of Samsung and a new format for their processor, adding a little more cooling system built into the tensor chip. With this new chip, it's supposed to run more efficiently on everything else, as well as cooler when taking videos. So that's something to look forward to. The new Pixel 8 may be the one to get. Now, when comparing the Pixel 8 to the iPhone 15, as we know, the new iPhone 15 is supposed to upgrade their camera to a 48 megapixel camera. Well, guess what? Pixel 8 is going to be a 50 megapixel camera, and they've been doing it, so they've got a little more experience. Plus, they have better processing of their photos. So I think the Pixel 8 is going to beat out the Apple 15. The Pixel 8, as well as having better photos and videos, it's also going to have a better way to transfer that to its continued USB 3 port. Or the iPhone 15 is just going to have a USB 2.0 port, which is 480 megapixel transfer rate, which is really slow, about as slow as the Lightning cable. So you're going to get better transfer speed with the Pixel 8. And that's really nice to know that you don't have to go Pro to get the better USB-C port. Apple's going cheap on us. And now let's talk about the Pixel Pro as compared to the Apple Pro. The Pixel Pro, as we know, is going to come out with the 50 megapixel camera. And it's also going to have a 64 megapixel ultra-wide camera. And then, of course, it's going to have its 5x zoom. And this is on the Pixel Pro. Now, the Apple iPhone 15 is still only going to have a 3x zoom. It's still only going to have a 12 megapixel ultra wide, and they're bumping it up to a 48 megapixel. Who do you think's better at this? Well, Apple's been beaten by Pixel for the last few years on their camera, and now it's working their way up to their video processing with their new software that they're going to be revealing this October. Now, if you want to talk about Apple's real Pro phone, then you got to go to the iPhone Pro Max, which will have a 5x zoom, but it still only has a 12 megapixel ultra wide. And of course, they got all really fancy and cinematic on reviewing their camera and talking it up. But you know what? I believe that the Pixel camera will continue to beat the Apple camera. So as far as cameras go, the Pixel Pro 8 is going to be the way to go. And then also on the Pixel Pro, again, faster transfer rate. It's going to have the USB 3.2, where the Apple iPhone Pro is still only going to have USB 3.0. You know what? 3.0 is 3 years old. And what I don't understand is, why didn't Apple go with their 3.0 plus Thunderbolt like they have on their iPads? Their iPads are made for faster transfer rate. How many people go out and do a lot of videography on their iPads? Come on, Apple, what's wrong with you? Why are you doing that to your iPads, but you're not including them in your iPhone Pros that actually do the video and do the work? I don't understand that. So if you want a real Pro phone, well, the Pixel 8 Pro is going to be the one to go, because it's going to have the USB 3.0. It's going to have the much faster transfer rate, and it's going to be much higher quality photos and videos, in my opinion. Now, when it comes to price, the Pixel 8 and the Pixel 8 Pro, they're going to really beat out that iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Pro, because you can save anywhere from $200 to $300, depending on which model you got, or even more if you go all the way with the 512 storage. So in review, as long as the Pixel's new Tensor 3 processor does accomplish cooler processing and more efficiency, we're going to get a better processor, better images, and faster transferring speeds out of the Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro. We'll continue to keep a close watch on both of these phones and deliver more information as it comes. So stick with the channel. The best way to stick with the channel is to subscribe down below. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you got something out of it. Again, if you did, smash that like button. Have a wonderful day and God bless.